What's up, guys? Today we're going to be playing some Hollywood Animal. I'm starting a new game, so I've watched this a bunch. We'll do with the introduction. So I've watched it a bunch, but I haven't actually played it, so this is going to be the first time playing. Great Depression. The advent of talkies heralds the golden age of Hollywood, and life gives way to cinema. Okay. Film companies fiercely compete for market and influence. The strong devour the weak. He purchased a bankrupt studio to build a new business on its ruins. Let's see here. What should we... Oh, I can do it right here. We'll do... I like all these little designs here. I'll do a pig. Big Productions. Okay. Movies are not only made by actors and directors. Your film studio also employs people who quietly keep the machine running behind the scenes. What are their names? We'll just leave these. Okay, along with the studio grounds, you also received the footage from an unfinished movie. Filming was completed, but it was never edited. You'll need to complete the picture. What is this movie? Limpin' Luke, action adventure, western. Blind Love, which is a romance comedy. And then Messenger of Death, detective thriller. We could do the Message of Death. Oh, it has the sound effects. I like that. We'll do this. Messenger of Death. Prison Break. One gloomy morning, 7 Quentin bounty prisoners stunned the guards, snuck into a warehouse, and escaped the prison hidden in a truck. Most of the fugitives were serving for theft and assault, but one of them was a true menace. If the text or any other details on the screen are too small, click the mouse to zoom in. Okay. Okay. Next. So we got the Prison Break theme. Antagonist, serial killer, a maniac who kills to satisfy his impulses. That prisoner's name is Nick Crow, but the papers all call him the Courier. He brought flowers to young women and then killed them. All five murders the police captured the Courier on a lucky break, but they were never able to determine his motives. The maniac's first victim was his own fiancée, but the choice of the rest of the girls seemed random. The very next day after the escape, the courier had already returned to his old ways. Dressed like a messenger, he delivered flowers to young Rita Peterson, then stabbed her to death. Bill Ziemann, Rita's fiancé, returned from work that evening to find his beloved dead upon the floor, as his own desperate screams echoed through the neighborhood. So Nick Crow is played by Edward Peterson here. Okay. Protagonist is a detective. Bill had little faith in the local police. So he hired a private investigator, Harry Burroughs. Harry was a young man, but he had sharp wits and a keen mind, enough to solve dozens of difficult cases and even earn him the reputation of a genius. Rita and I had just got engaged. Bill Zeman offered helplessly as Harry examined the crime scene. The police had already taken away the body, but the bouquet of roses still remained on the living room floor. Compliments of the courier. Harry looked around the house and talked to the neighbors, but he couldn't catch a lead. He decided to contact Kathy Watts, a journalist who covered the Courier murders in detail. Kathy came right away, carrying a hefty file. She got right to the point. After the previous murderers, I talked to Crow's friends and learned about a cheap old shack he'd acquired long ago. It's past the city limits heading north. I told the police about the place when they arrested Crow 2 years ago, but they had just brushed me off. They figured the case was already closed. Played by Bessie Patterson. Yeah, it's a search for a killer movie. Harry and Kathy hit the road, and soon enough they found the right house. It was a broken down hut, obviously unsuitable to live in, but our heroes then saw a man in the front of the house, locking the door. As Harry's car approached, the stranger took off running towards the woods. Harry drew his gun and leapt from the car, but the man was already gone. We scared him off. Let's have a look inside. With that, Harry kicked down the door. The shack was practically empty. A carved wooden box drew Harry and Kathy's attention. Inside were 6 diamond rings. Trophies. So it's a whole story already written out for us. That's fun. Rita Peterson was recently engaged, and the courier was engaged to his first victim. What about the rest of the girls? Harry asked. Kathy flipped through the documents in her folder. Interesting. All the victims were soon getting married. Harry and Kathy trawled recent newspapers looking for engagement announcements. 2 couples surfaced, Rita and Bill, a tragedy already familiar to us, and also a certain Sandy Wick and her fiancé Tom. Harry and Kathy visited Sandy, who was happy to speak of yesterday's strange visitor. Yes, a messenger came with a bouquet of roses. No card, no note, just a bouquet. I decided it must have been some kind of mistake and I didn't take the flowers. The messenger just apologized and left. Harry immediately had a plan. He and Kathy hired a photographer and posed as an engaged couple. They made sure to capture Harry's rented yellow brick house, and the only one in the area. They advertised their engagement in the newspapers, Morning Edition, and paid an extra $10 to have the photo printed beside the article. At noon the next day, there was a knock at the door. Kathy opened it, and there stood Nick Crow, the courier, smiling nervously in the doorway with a bouquet of roses. This is from Secret Admirer. Kathy feigned delight, took the bouquet, and ran to put it in a vase, leaving the door wide open. The courier stepped into the house, pulled out his knife, raised it, and then felt a pistol at his temple. Harry's pistol. And here's the finale. Antagonist gets punished. The courier grew wild. You don't understand. 2 years ago I was supposed to marry my dear Rachel, and suddenly she started receiving anonymous bouquets. I became jealous, but she just laughed and accepted all the flowers, no matter how many or how secret they might be. 1 week later, and I caught her in some jerk's car. All these animals are the same. First they say it's only flowers, and then they break your heart. They deserve to be punished. The courier won't be delivering any more flowers. This time he was sentenced to the electric chair. Harry added another win to his list of cases, and Kathy wrote a book about the courier. She called it Messenger of Death. So got all electric chair there. .8, 7.9. So this shows the movie's commercial appeal. The higher it is, the more easily a film will succeed with the general audience. Okay. This shows the movie's artistic appeal. The higher it is, the more recognition it can expect from the sophisticated audience. Okay. A film's commercial and artistic appeal may change after each stage of development. The film Messenger of Death received these ratings after work on the script was completed. The screenwriter Maurice Fox loves to write detective stories. Thanks to his experience and talent, the investigation turned out to be suspenseful and intriguing. The story's elements came together to form a coherent whole. Okay. That's our screenwriter. He popped it up so it got better. one of our actors died, it looks like. After pre-production, the film's rating rose even higher. Casting famous actors is the surest way to boost commercial and artistic appeal. But other factors also influence the ratings, including quality scenery and modern equipment. Okay. After the production phase, the film's commercial appeal declined. The lead actor became seriously ill. He couldn't fight and looked too thin. However, the film's artistic appeal grew. Joe Duvall tried to make up for his loss of physique with a subtle. However, the film's artistic appeal grew. Joe Duvall tried to make up for his lack of physique with the subtlety of his acting. Production problems were reflected in the lengthened schedule. Unfortunately, the actor passed away after finishing his work on the film. So this was his last movie. Okay. These are my guys. This is how much money the studio spent on the picture. This isn't the final budget, as work on the film is not yet complete. So $431,000. This is how the creators of The Messenger of Death imagine their potential audience. When you start shooting your own pictures, you'll identify your own audiences. So The Messenger of Death is a subtle psychological thriller with a dark atmosphere and engaging dialogue. The film's audience are adult men and women, people who enjoy serious tone and intricate plot. Time to send the footage to post-production to complete the film. Okay. Assign employees to handle editing and scoring. At present, the studio's personnel are not the most qualified, but over time, their skill will grow. Okay. Editor. Alcoholic. His dependence on alcohol makes him unpredictable and even aggressive. We'll do this girl then. Composer. We'll just do the highest. This guy's a racist. You also need to decide who will develop the film and record the music and sound effects. Outside contractors are always ready to help with this. Okay. We'll just do your medium quality ones. Them all. You plan out post-production, but until you assign a department head, you won't be able to get things moving. Okay. We'll decide. Hire new employees first, appoint an executive to the HR department. Okay, resources executive. Let's see. So contract term. Is that a month? So $3,000 a month for 5 years. And he's already got something. This executive speeds up upgrades by 3% at no cost. The amount depends on their seniority. Okay. So this guy's the cheapest, and he's only got a 1% though. For 3 years. I guess we can do this guy. Spend less. Okay. Hire post-production and hire... Okay, so I gotta hire all these people. Do I just back out now? Okay. Maintenance. Hire head. We'll just do... This guy gets a 20%. Looks like this guy will be the best. So this right here is the can use money to spend on upgrades up to a maximum of 20%. And then this is influence points to speed up upgrades. So I'll do this guy. Because he's he's the most expensive one. Loyalty and happiness. It's only $100 difference. Yeah, we can just do this guy. Down. Wait, what just got unlocked? Utility costs. Okay. Post production, I need to start this. This guy's really cheap, but he has no upgrades. He's not very happy. I think he's. I mean, look, he's a third of the price of this guy. This guy's 7 times more expensive, I think. Post-production has begun. Here you can see how far along the project is and how quickly it's progressing. this stuff. Total expenses. Service. Hire ahead. Distribution. Let's just do the cheapest guy, because I don't really... Maybe this guy, because it's only $100 difference a month. This guy's already... Nah, we can do the max. Why not? Build a script department is our next quest. Okay. It's time to start working on a new movie. First, build a department for developing scripts. Okay, script department. Screenwriters turn ideas into screenplays. Start construction. I guess we can do it like this. We'll just do the big one. Why not start with good stuff, right? We can fast forward this because we're not really doing anything. Oh, huh. Yeah. So just maxing the speed. So after 4 weeks in a take at the box office. Oh, that's a different movie. This is news. Shows me other stuff. Okay. I'm just gonna turn the volume down a little bit. There we go. Those are going by. Oh, we have a bunch of movies are going through. Okay, Johnny Payne, my financial executive. I got a divorce a couple of years ago, and I figured I was out of chances until I met Gilda. We spent a lot of time together. We can't get enough of each other. It's always like that at the beginning, but we've been together a year now. We're like a drug to each other. I feel guilty even mentioning it, but when Gilda visits me at work, I absolutely cannot concentrate. She enraptures me. Yesterday, I nearly made a mistake in the paperwork that could have cost the studio a lot of money. Please do me a favor. Help me fight this addiction. Let's introduce some kind of access control so Gilda can't walk into my office. Yes, my heart will be broken like any drug addict, but I'd hate to hurt your business and ruin my career. So we have two options. Sure, we'll start controlling access. We've got to fight our addictions. And then, are you crazy? Enjoy it while you can. So we can make his loyalty increase or his happiness increase. Let's make his happiness increase. Because it's already low, just to even it out there. Okay, so this is done. So this is the spent stage, and now it's total. Oh man. The scores of the movie went down. Film's commercial and artistic ratings dropped a bit. Don't be upset. You did everything you could. Your studio still has low-level employees and technology. So only 0.3 and 0.5, so not horrible. So everyone's getting experience on this. Continue. Poster. Let's do this one. That looks good. Distribution. The release calendar displays all the films being shown across America for the foreseeable future. The studio's previous owners already chose a release date for this film. You'll choose the release date of the next film yourself, okay? You don't just own a studio, but a whole network of 91 cinemas. You can run your film in your cinemas for free, but that's not going to be enough to reach a wide audience. You'll have to rent other theaters if you want a solid box office. If you want solid box office receipts. Okay. The studio's previous owners already arranged this and paid the film's rental costs. In the first week, the film is scheduled to be shown 7,185 times. Some 3,185 of these screenings will take place in your cinemas. Nearly 4,000 screenings across other cinemas. Next time, you'll have to plan for this and pay the rental cost yourself. Okay. The screenings and rentals are scheduled about 4 weeks from release. Once they expire, you can extend your rentals if you think the film can still make a profit. We'll start printing the film tomorrow and it will be finished and ready for the distribution in 5 weeks. Distribution goes out all at once when they finish printing. Okay. The printing speeds and costs vary by contractor. The studio's previous owners already paid for this film to be printed. It's like 6 weeks, $100 a copy. Not the total, okay. Typically, a film begins promotions a few weeks before the premiere, so the advertising is time to gain momentum. The studio's previous owners already arranged the advertising campaign, but in the future, you'll decide everything yourself. Okay. Your film is being promoted by an advertising agency. It's time to tell them the audience they should target. The studio's previous owners already paid the agency for promotion of 3 films. After that, you'll have to arrange the advertising yourself. Okay. We'll say adults, right? It's like a murder mystery. Can I do multiple? No. Okay. Audience will soon be watching your first film. Good luck. Awesome. You asked me, Messenger of Death is a surefire hit, a farewell film by a young star. The story has soul, but it will all go to waste unless it's released at the right moment. The studio's former owners were mindful of these things. They scheduled production carefully and chose a good window for releasing the film, right when the public would be hungry. And there was practically no competition. But when the old studio closed its doors, those parasites from Margins Pictures decided Messenger of Death would never see the light of day. I don't know who was pulling their strings, but they convinced all the theater owners to give them our slots. The film the Margins are releasing instead don't even have a title yet, but you know what kind of slot they serve the audience. Probably something like Yesterday's Fart or Wet Armpits. The truth is on our side. We have all the documents, but a court battle would be long and pointless. We'll miss the moment, and no compensation will cover that. Instead, I suggest we use all our connections, all our influence, and remind the theater owners that our agreements have to be honored. So I have 50 reputation. I don't have any influence points though. No. So I have 2 options. Agreed. Let's let them know that a deal is a deal and get our slots back. Or no, we'd better keep our heads down. We're new to this business. We'll start only 3 weeks later. Let's just say agreed. You can spend influence points, IP, to advance your interests and solve problems in various and often unconventional ways. So I had 100 and now I'm down to 50 already. Can I build anything else right now? Nope. So it's being built right now. I don't have any of these advanced things to build. Okay. I do like it pauses every time I click something. Okay. Construction of the script department is going according to plan so far, but there's a small snag. According to the architect's vision, a large red leaf maple should be the center decorative element. The contractors found a suitable tree in a reserve on the border between Ontario and Minnesota and already agreed on a price and transportation, but the inspector who issues the permit is playing coy. He says he can't say how long paperwork will take, maybe a week, maybe a month or 2. You know as well as I do, sometimes you need to grease the gears. $200 cash, and the tree will be on the road to California tonight. I don't want all our plans disrupted because of some petty bureaucrat. What do you think? So I can say, okay, let's hope he chokes on his table scraps, or no, we'll humbly wait for as long as it takes. Let's do this. When an issue needs to be resolved quickly, discreetly, the funds in the studio's bank account can be useless. When the situation gets tricky, cash is king. So this is cash, and then I have the bank account. Okay. Construction complete. Screenwriters turn ideas into screenplays. Condition 100%. I'm not sure what that condition does, but I need to hire a head. This guy's pretty cheap. He's like half the cost of this guy, and I don't think I'll use influence points all that much in the beginning. So 332 for 5 years. Let's do this guy. He is old. Oh, they're all 50. Never mind. I was like, favorite dramas. Let's do thriller, detective, and drama. These are the screenwriters remaining from the studio's former staff. What are their names? So we have Bernard, Felix, and Walter. We'll just leave them. Okay. To begin work on a new script, select the script department building. Okay, selected. The department worked up several ideas for the first script. Okay, click ideas. Choose any ideas you like, and a screenwriter will develop it into a full screenplay. Let's see. So we have an action cop movie or a drama night movie. Both in. This one's an American city. This one's a town. Let's do a cop. I can't see a night being in a modern American town. Okay. Oh, it's... Okay, I'll select these guys. Favorite genres: detective, drama, thriller. What was the... Oh, it's action. Let's do this then, just because we have a drama. And we can select this guy for it. Do these have a score already? No. So just have him doing the drama. We can actually write them both right now and have this guy, the detective, because he's pretty high. Start writing that. Okay. Continuing to develop your film studio is key to your success. Pick an upgrade for the department. Okay. So he'll be researching something. No matter who is working in your script department, no one knows better than you what a film needs to be successful. With this upgrade, you can write your own stories. Some improvements take a while. Department heads will, in time, learn to speed up the process, so it's wise to hold on to your experienced employees. Click upgrade. Okay. So I'll be able to write my own stories. There's a whole tree there. Build a production department and build a pre-production department. So we'll do production. We'll do it. Just do it over here. Production department. 44 days, start. And we'll build the pre-production department. Start construction. Man, this needs a lot of space. 36 days, that's not very long. It's interesting that these cost way more than the other ones do. But we'll just keep spending all the money. Oh, that's a little grass. Oh. Okay, Premiere, Messenger of Death. Add a tagline. I don't know. We'll just leave it. We don't need a tagline. Release the film. A+. The Kinomark rating system measures audience reviews on the day of the premiere. If you're sure you release a quality film, but people aren't appreciating it, then you may have lured the wrong audience to the theaters. Oh, so this is advertising. So whatever I advertise, since I did it to adults. That makes sense. 4 stars. 3. 5. Nice. Another 4. Anyone who watches this film will have dreams about the knife scene for a long time. Someone's leveling up here. Just continue. Oh, it just skips it. That's sweet. We're doing film. Okay. What is all this stuff here? Legal department. Should I... Oh, I should be. These things I need to make sure they're doing stuff. Finance. Looks like I can only do this $1 million loan. HR. What does this do? Maintain the ethic composition of studio staff. I don't know if that's the move. Sweet and simple. Let's do services. Opens the service department where you can offer your employees gift services and entertainment. Let's do that. Oh, and I can just do it from all here. We'll do double reputation for profitable films. Quit that. Okay. Okay, these guys have to do stuff too. Marketing and outreach. Opens the marketing and outreach building. Printing office. Opens the printing office. Okay, so that does the flyers or whatever, or the movies. Opens analytics and statistics where you gather information about films, target audience, and organizing. So advertising campaign. That sounds useful. Theater management. Opens the theater management building for buying and selling cinemas. Let's do marketing first. Do I only have so many points? I'll just do 300 then. Because it said we only had three things. Okay, maintenance. Do we want a repair crew? Water towers, lights on water, power plant, or studio grounds. Let's start with landscaping. How much can we put into this? So it goes down faster. Roy Spencer, the producer, says, I borrowed a little money from some people. They seem like good guys. They had honest eyes. I'm a great judge of people. But now some annoying jerk is following me around everywhere demanding I pay off the debt. I'd return the whole amount today, but I need a little time to recoup. You know what they say. You might be strong, but the cards are always stronger. That's all nonsense, by the way. I'll show the cards who's boss. So can you let me go for a couple months while I sort this mess out? Sure, we'll let him go. Do I have any more red? Here we go. Post-production. We have a film lab. We're developing film right in the studio grounds. We have the sound studio. Professional post-production facilities. Directors, editors, and composers receive twice as much experience from participating in post-production. And then a concert hall. A recording studio large enough to accommodate a full orchestra. Let's just do the fastest one, right? So 15, so I think it was this, 300 days. Sound studio. What else can I build here? Security. Start construction on security. Let's put that here, I guess. We'll just stick with the most expensive one throughout. I don't see why not. We have engineering. What is this? Revolutionize your filmmaking technologies, or recruit new producers for your studio. I guess we'll do both of these. Producer's office can go here. And engineers, start construction. Oh, this is a tiny building. We can probably sneak it. Okay. Construction complete on my pre-production. Handpicked actors and directors, select sets and tech, and more. Let's see. Who do I want to hire for pre-production? I'm thinking this guy. Yeah, he's the cheapest. We'll go with him. These actors remained at the studio after it changed ownership. What are their names? We'll just leave them. Yeah, leave them. Directors, leave. Okay, so now I gotta have him up doing something. Sets and props, scouting office, casting office, technical support. Oh, which is technical support office for purchasing new filming equipment and hiring technical staff. You can hire new actors, directors, and cinematographers for finding normal quality locations. Over the set and props department, which artists can create medium quality sets. Let's do the casting first. I feel like finding actors will be important. What is this? Oh, regardless of the time. Interesting. Then that has time left still. Okay, Lydia Globe. The legendary Lydia Globe is back in the saddle, nearly. Yeah, honey, I know you're expecting me to start a new film right away, but getting used to talking is taking longer than I expected. You've got to understand a bird that's used to flying in the clouds can't just dive down to the bottom of the ocean without a little preparation first. I'm doing speech exercises with masters of the stage, stretching out my vocal cords, drinking egg cocktails, getting that velvety voice in the morning. You can already notice a difference. That's right, honey. So please, I'm begging you, I mean really begging you, give me 3 more months to get ready for my first talking role. You'll see, your patience will pay off. Yeah, she's a 0. So I can say, I need an actress now, your vacation over, I don't see why I'd want her. Of course, Miss 0, please. Okay, distribution results. The first 4 weeks were successful. The film is still making a lot more money at the box office than we're paying in rental fees. We'll make a lot more if we extend our original distribution plan. Like, extend distribution to keep playing the movie for another 4 weeks under the same terms. Okay. So it looks like it's going around 10% down every time. So we were number 1 on week 2. That's cool. Extend. Oh, I don't even have to do anything. That's handy. Oh, so we're getting influence points here. Oh, speed this up. Construction complete. Awesome. Production office. Let's see. This guy's by far the cheapest. Oh. Look at this guy. 3 years. Awesome. With upgrades, we got our script department, story workshop. Assign staff writers to develop new story elements. Let's see, rolling edits, correct problems, writers write faster, writer's office. Let's do this one. Make it so they get more experience per release. I hear Lydia Globe is coming back out of retirement. What I actually heard was that she never retired at all. She just went off to work on her voice so she can steal even more roles from us. It's too much to hope for, but the greedy bitch did finally retire. There's got to be an ounce of justice in this business. Do this. Okay, soundstage, production support, line production office, double XP for directors, actors, and cinematographers. That takes 600, 300, 1500, 300. Just make shooting on location more comfortable. Opens the line production, which gives you control over the film schedule or sound stages. We'll do this one, I think. 300 days. Okay. I need to build a story workshop and build level 1 soundstage. Story workshop. Combine genres, characters, and plot twists to create your own stories. Let's put this here. 4 days, that's fine. Soundstage. Bam. Level 1. Start construction. I can put this anywhere? Should I just put them off in the corner? Awesome, I got a new script. Drink from my skull. 4.0. 3.7. Okay. We'll start the project, why not? Okay, cinema. Oh, I don't have that soundstage yet. These are the places where the events of the film take place. The character spends most of their time in the locations highlighted in gold, so most of the filming will take place there. Only minor scenes will be filmed at secondary locations. You need to decide which scenes should be shot on a soundstage and which would be better filmed on location. Select location quality. On a soundstage, location quality involves the filming equipment, scenery, and design. Outdoors, the emphasis is on beauty and authenticity of the natural scenes. Okay? If you plan to film some of the film scenes on a soundstage, select which soundstage you would like to use. You can always change your mind about this project and cancel it. The script will be shelved until a more opportune moment arises. So I can only do location right now if I want to do that. What is this? He's an addict. He is calm. This guy's probably better. 2.1, 3.7. I don't think we probably don't need a soundstage, right? Filming time is the sum of all the filming days of each location, plus all the Saturdays and Sundays in between. Okay. Oh, and it gives you a formula. Shooting on location takes longer than studios. Okay. Soundstage, I don't have any. That's good. Doesn't matter because we're all doing it on filming. We have one camera, some tone, and the doubler. Why not just max it out? Producer, director, I have two. So I have the perfectionist. He likes his work to be as close to the ideal as possible, or rather whatever he takes to be the ideal. This attitude can lead to stress and overwork and often doesn't improve the result. Okay, or discipline. He keeps his commitments to step out of line and strictly follows the agreed upon plan. This guy sounds way better, and he fits the score pretty well. Okay, the cop and the bandit. So these are the genres the actor recently performed in, roles they were recently in. Okay, so let's do one that hasn't been a cop then. Cowboy, sheriff, sidekick, evil monster, bandit. He hasn't been a cop, right? And this is a comedy movie, action thriller. He's done comedies. He's got likes to take charge and knows how to take responsibility, but he can find it difficult to work on a team of equals. And hot temper, gets angry over the most trivial things. Okay. This guy's chaste. This guy's an alcoholic and a misogynist. And this guy's a racist and libidinous, has trouble keeping his heightened sex drive under control. Oh, like a high libido. Okay, well that's fine, because he's... We'll just go all out, right? Criminal mastermind, cop. He's already played as a cop, so why don't we make him the bandit? Gabriel here. Oh. I just want to give you a little professional advice. Choose actors who are at least the same level as the script. If the script is good, but the actor is lousy, they'll drag the film down. Okay, well, I don't really have any other ones. Okay. We'll continue. To begin the pre-production process, you'll first need to officially stamp and approve your plans. Oh, so I just stamp it, and that's good. So it takes 22 days. Longest task, preparing location, city streets. Total filming time is the sum of all the filming days at each location, plus all the Saturdays and Sundays in between. The number of shooting days has decreased thanks to practicality of the technology, which is base level. This is the cost of everything, and okay. Sure, accept. Start project. Okay. Still building all this stuff. It's still making money, right? So renting, we'll do it again. Because we're still making 70,000, so I'm hoping it'll make enough for the last week. Okay, Roy Spencer, return from vacation. Nice. What is this one? Producer's office, recruit new producers. Wonderful. We will hire this guy because he's super cheap. Yes. Got a soundstage. Soundstage 1. Perfect. Let's... Oh, I can't. Behind the visor. Yeah, that stinks. But we have crappy people, so why not? We'll start it. This guy's worse, yeah, so he'll raise it. We could do a soundstage on this one. Doesn't really matter, it's cheap. We'll just do cheap stuff for this. We'll just do enough. Okay, we have a knight and a serial killer. He's played a knight, he is not. We'll do him as the knight. Oh, it's a female serial killer. We can't have, yeah, we can't do that. Oh, this is a misogynist. We gotta do the sex drive man. Violates agreements and an addict or conceited. Have either of these played a serial killer? Evil monster, love interest, evil witch, sidekick, strict. We can do her. They often hear the ageist number. Even at 80, a person can feel young, but when people go to the movies, their expectations are more conservative. Everyone wants the hero's beloved to be younger, and we want the evil sorcerer to be older. I'm just pointing it out. So he's just old. What's the other guy's age? 28? I guess we can see what happens. Stamp, accept the project. Start. Okay. Oh, we lost money. Okay, so maybe it wasn't worth it. 14, 30, 40. Oh. Is this not after 4-week gross? So we made money. Barely. We'll end it. Reached #1 spot. Profitable. Awesome. Profit, we made 2 million. Send to archive. I wonder what the archive does. Okay, Fred Lawson. I was poring over the pile of documents we inherited and came across something rather interesting. It turns out that the previous studio promised the late Joe Duvall 25% of the box office for the film Messenger of Death. It seems this condition was added at the last minute. It was introduced as an amendment to the main contract just a few days before Duvall's death. No one even warned us about it. Apparently the Duvall family doesn't even know about it, and what difference should it make to them? Over his 5-year career, the guy started in 8 hits. His inheritance should be enough for several generations. Not that it ever would anyway, of course. The only people enjoying Duvall's money are his drunk father and 2 aunts. The box office take has been substantial. What percentage we owe him is $829,639. Yeah, no. Should we contact his relatives and tell them they can start looking for another beachfront villa? This conversation never happened and you never saw this document. Or maybe his father will drink all the money away in a week. We still have to pay. Oh, a secret arose. Yeah, I'm not paying him $1 million. We pocketed Joe Duvall's earnings from his final film. Sometimes you may have to cross the line. It could be a matter of legality, could be morality. Secrecy and discretion are key. The more terrible the secret, the greater the consequences if the truth should come out. Okay. People like to talk, so your secrets should come out. So your secrets could come out at any time. The scale shows the probability that they'll be leaked. You can simply bide your time until the secret is forgotten and the risk falls to zero, or you can entrust the matter to the gentleman from the security department. I would like to do that. How do I... Okay. Oh, build a security department, which I think I'm doing. Okay, story workshop. Combine genres, characters, and plot twists to create your own stories. Awesome. Do I have a guy that can make a story? Do I have writers? Create a new story? The mint. Oh, what was my last... No, go back. This is where your secrets are kept, okay? What was I gonna do? It's... Producer office. 2 products per producer. I definitely want to speed that up. That'll take years. Oh my gosh. Upgrade. My writers. Where's... How do I... Is this it? Nope. People. Screenwriters. Let's see. So detective, drama, and thriller. Can I see if these guys are on stuff right now? This guy's free. Free. Oh, they're all free. So thriller, drama, detective. That's what I want to do. So we'll go to story workshop. Thriller, comedy, detective. Okay, continue. We could do a Wild West. Maybe fantasy. We haven't done fantasy. Okay, remember not every film needs an antagonist. Romantic comedy, for instance, can do it without a clearly defined villain. Okay. Should we do Working Man? Angry boss, love interest, mentor, rival, strict parent, female, a bit of female, themes and events. Oh, avenging a loved one. That's good. Finale. Who should the antagonist be? Bandit, an evil witch, murderer, serial killer. We'll do an evil witch. Finale. Protagonist rescues hostage, finds treasure, gets punished. Antagonist is killed. Protagonist dies heroically. That's pretty. Maximum elements. Okay. Select screenwriter. So who I'm gonna write this? Oh, it's a drama. Change story. Change story. Genres. Can I? There we go. Select screenwriter. We'll just do this guy because he's the best. Or what is it mainly? It's mainly a thriller. Let's mainly. It's fine. It'll be good. No red dots. Construction complete on security outpost. Let's do. Who's the cheapest? 1,500, 1,200. Yeah, let's get this guy. Upgrades. Oh, I was too slow on the thing. Okay, we got the casting office. Experience for directors and cinematographers. Directors and cinematographers receive experience for singing pre-production. Up to 100 escort. Like, dang. Later versions of the game. Okay, so what should I get next? Scouting. Normal quality location, sets and props. Technical support. Let's do a scouting office. That can be cool. Here. Security. We can do bodyguard. Security services, open security services, where you can organize surveillance and investigate any employee beatings, kidnappings, or murders. Protection against surveillance and espionage. Don't interrupt it. Let's do a bodyguard. That's only a month. That's not bad. Okay, we can build something here. Casting office. Hire new actors, directors, and cinematographers. We want that. A month. Upgrades. What is this? Employees won't throw attention if you cheap out on landscaping. Yeah. I like that. Engineering is complete. This guy's super cheap. Let's go with this guy. 3 years. Start researching. Build an additional research development office to increase the number of research groups at Studio 1 from 2. Or invent your own filming techniques. That's 1,200. This is 2,000. Let's try the technology. Shit. That's cool. Does this just take me to the next thing, or does it just go fast? I feel my vocal cords strengthening. This is Lydia. My timbre is developing, and I'm honing my diction. Soon, I'll be a star of the stage as well as the screen. But professional growth takes time. Could you give me another 2 months to complete my training course? I promise when I'm back on set, my acting skills will blow you away. Well, she went up 2. She'll have been a small weight. Okay, take 2 months. Okay. Anna Rose. I just got a call from Ed Miller. This is my public relations executive. A journalist for the Los Angeles Tribune. He says he fell in love with our first film and wants us to honor him with a tour of the studio. I'm no idiot, of course. Miller doesn't write about movies. He's an investigative journalist. Recently, a cement plant in Santa Barbara was closed after one of his articles was published. And for the record, the cement they made there was excellent and one of the 10 best in the state. I don't know what this asshole hopes to find out, but he likes to pluck colorful facts out of the air. Fortunately, he likes beautiful women even more. Let's choose a young actress this week. Someone loyal and not too talkative. She can show Miller around the studio, drink champagne with him, and charm him with her charisma. I bet we'll have him melting. I have a secret, so let's do this. Some items in your task list are marked with an exclamation point. Click on the items for more information and take the necessary steps. Okay. So, awesome. Bodyguard. Upgrades. We can repel attack. Double XP for repelling attacks. Murder investigation. Let's just do protection against surveillance. How's this? I need to build a building. Services. Transform the lives of your employees into Hollywood fairy tales. Okay, let's start this building. Oh my gosh, this needs a lot of space. Right there. 2 months. Then we will do... Oh, have these been ready for a second? Or... If I hit play, will it tell me? Shoot. Probably should have been clicking these. Okay. Went up. Artistic. It stayed the same. That's fine. Continue. Producers went down. Location went down. Props went down. Okay, start. Security. I have no security. So we'll just start production. Same with this one. It went up. Wonderful. Continue. Wow, they actually made it. Cinematographer brought it down. Okay, start production. Oh, I gotta do this. Tour for journalist, add actress. She's pretty loyal. Yeah, let's do her. I have to pay her? Minimum. What happens if I add this? I don't understand the point of that, but okay, accept. One of your actresses will give Los Angeles Tribune reporter Ed Miller a tour of the studio within the week. The actress must be under 30 and have a loyalty above 50. Oh, wonderful. Ready. Easy. Jane Fisher was marvelous. By midday, Ed Miller was dead drunk and fell asleep in the main office bathroom. We had to force the door and carried his half-dead body home to his wife. She was so grateful that she treated our guys apple pie. It looks like we're in good standing with the Miller family. Awesome. Let's speed this up. In an investigation published by the Los Angeles Tribune, journalist Ed Miller delved into the connection between bootleggers and Hollywood. According to the Millers, some film studios launder alcohol money through their cinema chains. The writer doesn't provide any hard facts and instead makes do with the implications and circumstantial evidence. The only studio, in Miller's opinion, that is definitely not involved in such scheming is Pig Productions. Yes! This young and ambitious film company is clearly above such activities. Their goal, he wrote, is to elevate American culture and earn money through honest work. So I got, even in the most depressing and cynical of times, reputation in Hollywood isn't just an empty word. Reputation problems can block access to loans, new technologies, and many other opportunities. So we have 95. That's solid. So 63 days. Goes up 100. I can write things. Right? Easy money. Wait a minute. What were my guys? Is this what I want? Nope. People. Actually, can I do something with this? Nope. Bill of security is not what this is. Scouting office. Oh well. Okay. Screenwriters. We have. Okay, who's my highest guy then? 2.9, 3.7. He's writing something. Drama. Okay, let's do a drama then. Dramatic life. Wow. Dramatic life. Yeah. It's a drama. Continue. City. Protagonist. Romantic. Oh, actually, we wanna. Oh, let's do a romance drama. Okay. We don't really need it. We'll do the. Let's do a love triangle, yeah? Someone's affections are unreciprocated no matter what they do. This one. Okay, winning the beloved, someone is hoping an impressive feat will conquer their love's heart. Okay, finale is. Sweethearts stay together. Maybe. Or should I do a. Interesting. There's not really an antagonist in this love drama. Love interest. A mysterious and aloof woman whose motives and intentions seem suspicious. Right, and that'll make the love triangle. What happens if I get rid of finale? Can I do another one? I can't. I'll keep that one. Okay. Select screenwriter. The drama guy. Type up something for me. Pre-production complete. Hire new actors, directors, and cinematographers. Okay. Where is that? Oh, that was just a building over here. What's the name? Dramatic Life, that's right. Oh no. Sometimes accidents happen during the production of a film. You can intervene and try to solve the problem, or you can just ignore it, although it's unlikely to help the film. Okay. Jane Fisher brought a cat to set. The thing ran away, and now Jane Fisher's crying nonstop but can't focus on her role. Requires heroin. Yeah, I don't have that. Requires flexible schedule. Don't have that. Tell me to look for the cat. Filming stopped for 10 days. Yeah, I guess we're looking for the cat. Stupid cat. Oh, and it adds the time. Oh, the secret. Uh-oh. No! What does that mean? So did I just lose my money? Is that what happens, or what? Concealed the details of an agreement which stated that Joe Duvall should receive 25% of the earnings. We are simple people. We don't understand paperwork, but they don't mean to count us as hillbillies. They told the assholes in the suit they'll regret trying to trick the Duvalls. Oh, no. Shoot. Ted Duvall and his two sisters burst into the waiting room and started yelling, demanding to meet with you. I explained it's impossible, but they only yelled louder, shouting insults. In response, I had to call security. In the end, Duvall threw a note in my face. Apparently, it was intended for you. You rat thief, you think you can make a monkey out of me? You just the smartest guy in the world. That's what you think. But not. But you not. You give us $1 million or we're going to sue. It seems they're threatening to go to court if we refuse to play. You refuse to pay. I don't want to give him $1 million. So I guess we'll see him in court. See what happens here. Okay. Okay, the script's ratings are lower than the writer's grade because of how poorly story and the shows fit together. So, poor combinations. Shoot, I just suck. Okay. I guess we'll shelve it, I guess. I thought it was good. We'll just make this and hopefully this is better. We can try writing it again though. Okay, who's my wait, what was the best guy again? Oh no, preparing for trial. Ted Duvall versus Pig Productions. Probability of success. Oh, I have no protection. Chance of winning 10%. Shoot. How do I... Influential French magazine La Regard d'Or is holding a semi-secret party in Los Angeles at the end of the month. People saying they're preparing to break a big story about American cinema. Apparently their editor-in-chief is fascinated by Hollywood. This would be a great chance for our studio to make a name for itself, but unfortunately only A-list actors are invited to the event. Maybe it would be nice for us to have someone like that. Great idea! Actors and directors who have made a name for themselves can receive special popular or artistic recognition. This reflects public or critical appreciation of their talents. It can take decades to achieve such status, but sometimes all it takes is a few outstanding achievements. Okay, so commanding presence, superstar. Oh, okay. I need actors then, right? Oh, play center. I need... What is the status I need? Let me see. Promising, talent, or rising star. Okay. What do I want to all free? She's a star. Okay. He's a rising star, so I could do him, but he's like 5 times the cost. Okay, what about artistic status? $251. Okay, I think this goes the cheapest. So we'll do her. Nice on anything for one movie. Okay, sweet. Nice. This is our head of script department. Have you heard of Wandering Malcolm? God knows what his real name is. Everyone just calls him Wandering Malcolm. For 4 years straight, he's been knocking on doors of every film studio he can find, script under his arm. He's an odd one. Sometimes really nosy, even a little scary. Sometimes he calms down and gets all sad and sits smoking by the side of the road. He's refusing to submit his script for consideration or even share the synopsis, saying he's afraid someone will steal his brilliant idea. He'll only agree to sell it for $1,000 cash, money in advance. This morning he literally jumped on top of my car when I arrived at work, and even managed to get a look at the title page of his script, The Rotten Phase, while the madman was scrambling around on my windshield. I was about to call security, but then I thought, what the hell, maybe today we'll take a risk. He can't write any worse than a regular studio of parasites. I have 6,000. Yeah, sure. Let's give him $1,000. Ooh, 8.5, 8.1. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna lose this. Yeah. After 5 days of heavy drinking, David Goodman fell out of his 3rd floor apartment window straight onto the sidewalk. Fortunately, he walked away with a few bruises, but not before he spent some time crawling around, to the amusement of the passers-by, as he was crying and calling for his mother. As luck would have it, a Los Angeles Tribune reporter was passing by. The next day, everyone was talking about David Gutman's wild behavior. Come on, David. The Los Angeles Tribune published a text under the headline, Duvall's Triumph, and Ted Duvall is portrayed as the hero who stood up to a greedy film company and won. The article refers to the heads of the film studios thieving nobodies and crooks. Oh, so we lost some stuff. Okay, behind the visor. Let's see how it is. Got worse. Wonderful. Filming stopped for 10 days. Jane Fisher's loyalty went up. Happy to see the crew. Yeah, start post-production. Okay. Editor. Sure. The top ones. What's it? I already spent sidekick, doesn't matter. We'll go low. Maybe we should have gone high just to up the points, you know. Let's see, let's start. Okay, actually, what do I need to do to start this movie? Let's see. So I'm gonna talk. Oh, seems like you don't have enough people available right now to set up pre-production for this project. Keep in mind that you can hire additional employees. Okay. Check with your casting office. That's where you can hire actors, directors, and cinematographers. Producer's office is where you can hire new producers. Okay, cinematographer. Okay, this is really big, so we need a big one. 8.3 for 190. Let's do this guy. Let's do for movies. He's really good. Movie 3. Set. Okay. So he's gonna do this one. Soundstage. He's got 2 points of filming on location. Is there a... Oh, there's not. I was gonna say, is there like a guide that tells me what? So city streets, city interiors. Okay, we'll do soundstage for this stuff. We'll go on. is this? Oh, that's like. Interesting. So what's the difference between these two maps? This will be 10,022 days. Oh, we can do that. Oh, you can see they have children. That's kind of cool. That's fine. What is? Wait. Choose agent. Oh, I have no agents. Shoot. Okay. Next, filming technology. We gotta do like the best stuff for this. Producer. Hire someone new. Maybe 4.7. That's the highest I can get. Okay. It's not him. Director. I have a 2.9. I don't know if that's. Let's go to 5.3. Let's take this guy. He is a perfectionist, but it's fine. Lester. Hopeless romantic. 4.3. 4.2. I have anything better than this. 6. Yeah, that's a lot. I don't. 250, 75, 64. Let's do this. 3.5. What do I have? 4.3. Yeah, she's the hopeless romantic. Love interest. This guy's in. Oh man, everyone's so low. I might like crap on this movie. Shoot, did I do that guy for time? I did, didn't I, 1 year? Shoot, did I do this guy for 1 year too? Dang it. That's fine. Love interest. 3.6, can I do any better than that? No. .3, and then what was the other one? 3.1. We do a 3.5. She hasn't played the rival, has she? Okay. I'm about to kill this movie, but that'll be okay. Lydia Globe. She's a 3 now. Ready to shine. I feel empowered, inspired, creative. I'm not the same old Lydia Globe you used to know. I was squeaking like a little gray mouse. Now I can roar like a lion. My old achievements are just a prologue, a backstory, path to shower of glory, to my shower of glory. Okay.